Hello and welcome to this fourth lesson of this 10-part series on how to create awesome riffs and solos using the minor pentatonic scale. So if you haven't seen the first 3 videos yet, click on the card above and that will take you to the 3 short videos on note skipping, groups of 3 and also the 5 main shapes of the minor pentatonic scale. So in this lesson we're looking at really common techniques, hammer-ons and pull-offs, which are just really awesome ways of creating variety in your sort of riffs and solos, and they're just really common techniques that have been used for decades in the rock world, so it's really worth knowing these. Okay, so what we're going to use is the 5 shapes of the F minor pentatonic to showcase this. So let's take a look at the first shape. So what I would do to start with is use hammer-ons on the way up and then pull-offs on the way back down, and then we'll show you a few variations later on. Okay, so let's just take our first shape of the F minor pentatonic. So first fret onto the 4th fret, you're going to hammer on, and the idea of the hammer on is you're simply just hitting the first note and digging in without picking. You just got this different sound. So instead of picking it, it's just kind of a sharper sound. You can get the kind of softer sound sometimes, and again it gives you this little bit of variety for your guitar playing. So that's the hammer-on. Okay, so it will take a bit of time to kind of get that note ringing strongly. Okay, so just the idea is kind of really digging into the string. Okay, and then just do the same for the next string. So you're using the pattern of the actual shape. So hammer-ons on the way up, then maybe back down, do pull-offs. So a pull-off, you've got to be really careful making sure that you're not just doing this. And a lot of people start off with pull-offs, they just literally pull off. To be fair, that's what it says, that's the technique, that's what it's called. But what you really want to do is kind of dig into the string before you pull off. So, and have your target note already there, okay? So you need to have the first fret already down when you're pulling off. So, okay, and then just do that on the way back down. Okay, so again, hammer-ons on the way up, pull-offs on the way back down. So hammer-on, pull-offs. It's a really good exercise. And you're going to use these techniques, for lots of songs you're going to learn and lots of solos that you want to play from famous artists, and also ones you're going to create yourself. Okay, so let's do the same with the other shapes now. So we'll do the second shape. So 4, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 5, 4, 6, 4, 6, and then reverse it, 6, 4, 6, 4, 5, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 4. And then the end on the root note again within each shape. Do the same with the third shape. 6, 8, 6, 8, 6, 8, 5, 8, 6, 9, 6, 8. And reverse it. 8, 6, 9, 6. 8, 5, 8, 6, 8, 6, 8, 6. Finish on the root note. Okay, cool, and then we've got the 4th shape. Okay, it's going to go 8, 11, 8, 11, 8, 10, 8, 10, 9, 11, 8, 11, and reverse it, 11, 8, 11, 9, 10, 8, 10, 8, 11, 8, 11, 8, and finish off on the root note. Okay, and then we're going to do the 5th shape. Okay, so we're going to start on the 13th fret, sorry, the 11th fret of the E string. So 5th shape of the F minor pentatonic. Hammer-ons on the way up, 11, 13, 11, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 11, 13, 11, 13, then reverse it, 13, 11, 13, 11, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 11, 13, 11, finish off on that root note. Cool, so just like we've done with the other exercises, a really good way of incorporating this and kind of, again, just mixing things up is to go up the first shape, down the second shape, and so on. So I'll just do that. So we're going to do up the first shape with hammer-ons, down the second shape with pull-offs, Up the third shape with hammer-ons. Down the fourth shape, pull-offs. Up the fifth shape with hammer-ons. You can also go down the first shape, up the second shape. So again, just mixing it up a little bit more. Okay. So down the first shape with pull-offs. Up the second shape with hammer-ons. Down the third shape with pull-offs. Up the fourth shape with hammer-ons. Down the fifth shape with pull-offs. So that's just a really nice thing to get you going. Again, the idea is you're mixing all these exercises that we're going to do together to create your own riffs and solos. So just to say, groups of 3 that we did in the second lesson. You can then start putting a few pull-offs. So instead of doing 1, 2, 3, you could then pull off. And you just got that slight variation on it. It just makes it sound really nice. And then obviously just put in a few note skipping. So again, it's all about, you don't just want to do these exercises. You've got to find ways of putting all these exercises into a musical kind of framework and context and come out with something really cool. Okay, so what you can also do is then mix out even further, and kind of an extension to that would be to kind of combine the two. So you could do a hammer-on and pull-off, for example. So that, again, it will take it, once you're comfortable with the first kind of few exercises, then do this later on. So that would be a hammer-on and a pull-off at the same time. Okay, so you're picking once, but 3 notes are happening. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to do the same thing. Okay. And then what I would do to reverse it, I would do pull-off and hammer-on. Okay, so you're reversing it. So it's a really good way of improving your hammer-ons and pull-offs. So when it comes to learning a solo from your favourite artist with all these techniques in, it means it'll be a lot easier to work out. Okay, especially if it's in the minor pentatonic. So pull off, hammer on, 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 pull off, hammer on. And again, just do that up the neck. So hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off. And so on, and then just reverse it, pull off, hammer on. Pull off. Again, you're not going to have a solo of just those exercises in there, but the idea is you've got, when it comes up in a song. You can just start to incorporate all those techniques together and make it really accurate. Okay, let's just do the fourth shape. Hammer on and pull offs, and then reverse it. Pull offs, hammer ons. And then we're going to go up the 5th shape. You can even extend it further, just carry on for a bit longer. I do double the amount. So that's a really good, it's worth, and then the next lesson, which will be string skipping, we'll start to incorporate some of this stuff and actually attach it to another exercise. So again, hammer-ons and pull-offs are really common on the guitar, so it's really worth getting stuck into these. Again, don't forget to, we've been doing this in F minor, but do it in other keys, move it up the neck, and then find some, I was always told by my guitar teachers at college, the best way to start incorporating this is find some backing tracks online. There's loads of great stuff on YouTube. So if you just type in F minor backing track, try some of these exercises over the top, come up with your own riffs, and away you go. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Feel free to, any comments or suggestions, feel free to let me know in the comments section below. Please subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications if you haven't already. So you've obviously seen tab appear in the screen here. So I'm actually constructing my new website at the moment, Jsmusicschool.co.uk. So once that's done, you'll be able to download, if anybody's interested, sort of the guitar profiles of these tabs where you can sort of play back, slow down, speed up. Guitar Pro is a great program, so they'll be available at some point soon on the online shop at Jsmusicschool.co.uk. Feel free to give it a thumbs up if you like the video and share it to all your mates if you know anyone that might be interested in this sort of thing. Thanks very much for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye.